make their homeward journey to McLAUGHLIN. It has been a long, long time, but things are not always earned easily. The Covenanters were reduced to about 300, but they kept their faith. On the end, they won. Our forefathers signed a covenant. They were told they were rebels, but they stuck to their promises which they made, and they succeeded. We will succeed. I have no doubt of that. Before we start, I'd like to welcome this gallery is loyalists, not from only Belfast, not only from the Shankill Road, not only from Balmacat, not only from Sandy Road, but from Bangor. Normally, we associate North Down with the gin and tonic set. I would like to welcome the ladies from Bangor and the boys from Bangor. Also from Carmoney. They're here. And England as well. I was in Brixham 2 weeks ago, and one of the speakers at the platform said, and I had to agree with them, if there had been no Brixham, there would have been no Boyne. And that is correct. I just see here behind me the ladies with a banner saying Keane Billy did it, and we're going to do it. May I say, the banner shows Keane William on a white horse. That's an illusion. He rode a brown horse at the Boyne. But it doesn't matter what colour the horse was. He won the Derby anyway, let's put it that way. Brother, we're here as united loyalists. We're not going to win this battle by being divided. United we stand, divided we fall. And unfortunately, we have been divided. Let's get together. Let's make sure that this will never happen again. I'll call on the parties to get together. Let's fight this together. The institution has stayed firm. We would ask you on the bonds to stand firm with us. Some fellow told me we bonds have a separate culture. All good. But they wouldn't have a separate culture if it hadn't been for the culture of the Orange Institution and the loyalist people of Ulster. Remember that. May I say, it's a pleasure to be here again. And I believe we will succeed. We will succeed. God will not let us down. You know, he let it go so far, and then he lacked. May we be worthy of that God. I now asked Mr. McLAUGHLIN to come forward and speak on this day, the U.P.R.G.
On behalf of West Belfast U.P.R.G, we would like to take this opportunity to welcome the United Unionist and Loyalist family to the Woodvale Road on day 128 of our campaign to return our brethren and bondsmen home. It is both an honour and a privilege to address you all today and reaffirm our total commitment to this campaign. This week, in an act of unsurpassed stupidity and arrogance, even by the standards set by the PSNI over the years, they stood in court and claimed that they have been viciously attacked at Woodvale Avenue by peaceful protesters.
Liars!
This is an absolute fabrication of the truth. The police ombudsman is currently investigating numerous complaints of heavy-handed police tactics and assaults on women, the elderly and our disabled.
That's right. That's right.
And we would say to the courts that it is some PSNI officers who should be in the dock facing charges. As we speak here today, fellow loyalists and peaceful protesters are having trumped-up charges against them being thrown out of court. The PSNI agenda of demonising and criminalising our community and its culture is failing and will never succeed. The Parade Commission determinations on the eve of the next round of house talks are clearly designed to provoke a reaction from the Protestant, Unionist and Loyalist community. This strategy dovetails into Sinn Féin's unrelenting campaign to marginalise those involved in a peaceful protest as dissidents or so-called loyalists. Let me say here today, there is no reaction or there is no so-called dissident loyalists. We are a united Unionist and Loyalist family which is growing in strength every day. These determinations are desperate acts by this outgoing, biased and unelected commission, who, knowing that their days are numbered, seek to make themselves relevant today through punitive, vengeful dictates against the Orange family. What is our response? Our message is that local lodges, bonds and our supporters will continue to peacefully protest. The efforts of the civil rights camp will be redoubled and our resolve strengthened to see the local 12th of July parade completed. Over the past few weeks, urgent meetings have taken place with the Secretary of State, the Justice Minister and Chief Constable to overturn these horrendous rulings. We will, as a united Loyalist family, be stepping up our campaign in the coming weeks to see our brethren and our bondsmen complete their annual 12th of July parade. Today we call upon all true Loyalists to show their commitment to this cause, not just here on a Saturday, but also up at Woodvale every single night.
That's right. 4 feet of the bottle.
The step up in our campaign begins next Saturday, the 23rd of November, with our Civil Rights March from Ballysillen to Woodvale. We would ask our united Loyalist family to gather face at Ballysillen Leisure Centre for 2 p.m. And let me state again, all true Loyalists are welcome. In finishing, we would like to extend our full support for the right of peaceful protest, not just for this campaign, but also for the campaign to see our nation's flag return to its rightful place on Belfast City Hall. To those who would say that these issues have torn us apart and would suggest that we lose support, let me say that these issues have indeed strengthened and brought us together as one united Unionist and Loyalist community. Once again, we would like to extend our thanks to the united Unionist and Loyalist community for their commitment to this campaign. And our message once again is simple: let them home.